Hey, Tony here, Random Adventures 2.0. Where are we at and what are we doing? Well, where we're at, we're at a spot that I like to come to. What are we doing? Well, if you've been following the channel, you know that I love Onewind products, and I'm actually an affiliate for Onewind, especially their hammocks, but I have never tried one of their tents. So the other day they asked me if I'd like to take a look at it, and I was like, kind of like just hammocks. But they came out with this new solo Skyshade Tartent. At least I think that's how you pronounce it. T-A-R-T-E-N-T. Tartent. I guess I'm pronouncing it right. I don't know. Well, I am going to go ahead, lay this all out, show you what it is, put it together, give you my thoughts on it. All right, if you're ready, buckle up. Here we go. Okay, in the drawstring bag, I like this because it's got compression straps on the side. It's got two of them. So once you get it back in the bag, you can tighten it down, stick it in your pack. But inside the tent itself, so this is the tent, I rolled it out because I needed to get to the ground stakes. So you get 8 ground stakes right there and 2 lengths of paracord. And then right next to that, you've got your aluminum posts, and I got to figure out where those go. I think they go at the one end of the tent. So here's your tent. I already love this part because it's OD green. OD green's good because it can hide in the woods really good. Well, I don't know if we're going to go time lapse or not, but I will speed this process up because I don't want to take all day you watch me trying to figure this out. All right. Well, we gotta open it up first and get it staked down. So that's what I'm gonna do first. And we got the one is curved, so I think we can figure that out. Oh, we got 3 of them. That's 2 and 3. Okay, most likely the curved ones go across the top. Well, I put one guy line right at the very back there, but that's all set up. That took me about 20 minutes to set up. I've never set it up before, so that's why it took a little longer. Once I get familiar with it, it'll go up a lot quicker. But I also tried to put stakes in this rocky soil. Not good. All right, well, let's walk on over and take a look at it. Yeah, the sun's going down. It's going to get dark on us. All right, so here you have it. It's very similar to a bivy tent. So this is the Onewind tent here. You can see it's got a nice air vent right on the back. So this is the last piece that I put in, which was right here, that goes down to a stake there on the ground, and that kind of made my poles sit really good right on the ground here. So there's obviously screen on the outside, but on the inside I think there is a flap that we can drop down. Now this is a entry from both sides. See, you've got 2 zippers right here. The one with the black line, get that one open. That one's for the flap itself. So let me just toss that up there. And you can see we got the whole screen. It's got 2 zippers as well. Comes to the middle. And we just zip those up. Now those ones are orange. So you've got the whole screen here. And then you got the same thing on the other side. Down at the end down here, you've got a nice bathtub. I would say that's about 3 inches down there, but if you can see way down there, there's a screen there is also, because we can flip this whole tarp back that's attached to it right over the top and just have all screen. Let me climb in here and see what this, now I'd have to put a pad down if I'm sleeping on here, but let me just get my legs in. There we go. Well, there is quite a bit of headroom as well. Yeah, I got that flap. Let me close the screen. So I just have the the flap up on the top right now, but it's looking like there's a lot of seam work, all seam sealed. You got the mesh. Let me open this up. So it's got a zipper on either side, so you see we got some good venting. Now, if it is raining, it does have that little cover right up top there. I don't know if it looks like, oh yeah, it would drain. If you did get water in here, it would drain to the outside, so that's good. Yeah, actually quite a bit of room in here. So I'm laying completely down. My head's about maybe 8 inches from the top of it, and it looks like I've got plenty of room down there as well. Yeah, pretty nice. And they're screened the whole way around. So I tell you what, let me go ahead and open up the front awning, as it's called. Let me get that set up and see what it looks like with the awning up. So yeah, this is really cool. Yeah, I'm liking it so far. All right, let me get out of here. Ooh, where's my zipper? Oh, there it is. So before I grab my trekking poles, because they don't come with poles to tie out the canopy if you want to tie it out. So I just wanted to show you this because I do have one ground spike right there, and I've got it so you can create like a little vestibule. You could do that on both sides. Now it did come with 8 ground spikes, and I've used one in the back right there that holds the little sun rain shade off of that window there. But I just wanted to see what this looks like. Now you could open up both sides like that as well. So I'm going to grab the trekking poles. Now one of the things that I've noticed is that you only get 2 guy lines. So I've got a guy line there and a guy line over there. I've got extra guy line, but you will probably need some more. I got a couple more extra pieces because I want to kind of set it up a little different, like basically an awning. So let me do that real quick. Okay, there you have it. I've got it in, like, I would call this porch mode. So you got your fully screened in room that is all the way around you. So I've done a couple things here. So I had to add another guy line. So I would say that is a downfall, that there isn't enough guy lines. So I just had 2 extra ones, and I actually had to use 2 more spikes, one there and one there, and then my own trekking poles. So you can see I've got this side set up with a extended out to that one ground spike, so I've got still that flap open up, but on the other side I've got, oh, let's walk around here quick. So this one here, I have a toggle that is supplied. You can see it right there. I just got this rolled up on this side and put there so I can show you with it rolled up, and then also with it toggled over. There is a toggle right here as well on the screen, so you could just unzip this screen and roll this side up and just have a screen on the top as well. But yeah, there you go. So now if it started raining, you could, you know, drop this, or just depending on how hard the rain is and which direction it's blowing, well, I probably don't have to tell you, but you would just unhook this flap, pull it out, and then run it over here. But I do not have enough ties. Like I said, I've got 4 just on this end here, and then I've got these 2 on the outside for the awning. Now you can break this down as well and put it all the way back. Let me do that real quick. So I'm just going to drop my trekking poles off here, pull that out, lay this one down. So if you didn't want to have the awning out or up, then you would just get this back. Drop that. All right, so for the awning itself, I'm not really seeing a toggle anywhere. Nope. So maybe they could add another toggle right up here. For the most part, we're just going to go ahead and unhook this. And I could always just tuck it in right up here to our support. That way it'd give us a, you know, if it's not gonna rain, then but there's bugs, you can have this whole thing set up here. Now, if I was doing a little bit more time with the sun going down, you know, I would get a little bit more square on my spikes and stuff, but yeah, take a look at this. So one of the things that I did notice that there is a rod from the top of the bathtub going all the way down. So that's sewn in there. So that gives this some height to keep the rain out. So you can, looks like, zip the screen room. You can either take it all the way back or roll it up and toggle it right there. You know, I got to get the zipper all the way up to the top and then toggle this up so you just have a screen above you. I don't know why you would do that, but if you wanted to, you could. But they do have the toggle right there. But it's looking like, even on, if I take the whole screen and just have the bathtub down, that it there's no place to put the screen, so I'm imagining you'd have to roll it up and put it up there as well. All right, well, that is the Solo Skyshade. I guess because it gives you a view of the sky and you've got shade, or you can enclose yourself all the way in. So this was a real quick setup. Like I said, if I had more time, I would do it a little better, but it gives me a good basis and a good idea of how this would work. Now, how would I apply it? Well, I've had a stroke, so I don't get up and off the ground very good. That's why I like Onewind hammocks. But I do want to say that it does give me the option that if I don't have any trees and I'm just going to go right on the ground, when I did lay in there, that was very comfortable, even without a ground mat. Now, I'd put a blow-up pad in there and everything, and I think that would work out really good. So I am going to use it. Maybe I'll do it on my next camp. But for now, this isn't because I'm a Onewind, I like Onewind products and I'm an affiliate, but for having a bivy-style tent, for the cost and all the different options that it does, I mean, I can set that thing up multiple ways. I say yes. If you're into tents, this is a great tent, especially for a single person. And if you want to be low profile and stuff, this is a great tent to get. Good airflow through it. You got bug net all around if you need it. Bugs don't like me, which that's good. But I would say the only downfall with it is if they could provide two more stakes and 2 more lengths. Guy line's cheap. They could do 4 more, so give you a total of 6, so you've got a lot more options. Then I would say yes. But even without that, if you're a camper and an adventurer and like to get outdoors, you probably already got that stuff anyhow. But I want you to know about it before you would decide on purchasing it. So down in the description is a discount code, RA 2.0, and also a Onewind link if you want to go check it out. All right, well, for now, I appreciate you coming along and watching me through this review. All right, we will see you on the next random adventure. Tony 2.0. Check out my other videos. All right, out. See ya.